Monday's best on because it's time for business. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Are you trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Opts for the throw. Alright. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Uses the parry. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Projectile to try and change the situation. The attack is parried. Grabs him. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. A quick breather. Spins them with the Shikusen. Rushes that off and keeps going. They've got the meter for a drive impact. The throw crowns him from above. The throw connects. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. He throws them. Player 1 is in a very good spot. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Trips him up. Big counter. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. The Black checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be locked out to close it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Long low attack hits. The throw misses. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 2 can build off this lead. Fires assumption. So, what's next? Both fighters planning something? Saw that coming. Throw leaves them wide open. Big throws. The fighters return to a gutsy fireball gives them the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's super out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Bombs up. Smart play. Ooh, what a smart flow. Both fighters look to set things up. The low. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. They're back into the corner now. Whoa, reads the counterattack. Connects with the throw. Any throw will whip at that range. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. What are they going to do? Could we see a drive impact here? Nothing stops this train. Corrects them. A real test of nerve here. Medium kick. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Give me that drama. Give me that grind. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. checks with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. What are you thinking here? Goes for a drive. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Surprises them with a drive rush. Did well to get the buff in there. Alright, what's coming up next? Oh, burnout triggered! Sneaks in the buff! Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Checks with the KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Fires essential. Gets a risky buff in. Going on the offensive? Barry! Were they baiting them into that? Player 2, drive rush to keep it going. Going in? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Reaches out. That back throw was huge. Max S engages. Unbelievable. Springs forward with the drive rush. Look forward rush. A lot of pressure building up here. Here comes what a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Moves up above, hits the drive. Clean, low, heavy. Buffwater, good drive rush. Vintage, and eats it. Ooh, what a smart blow. Okay, here we go. Forward rush. This could lead to some big damage. This is gonna hurt. The low. Oh, we cross him from above. Wraps it up with a throw. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big counter. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Still slugging it out here. Solid combo. Did well to get the buff in there. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Oh, easy 10. This is a real back and forth match for Sneak. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Experiencing burnout. Alright, what's coming up next? Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reactions with a fireball? They hit each other. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Flow springs forward with the drive rush. Rushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This is gonna hurt. Throws them. Both Order of the Sun gonna be raining down. Not much life left, but their drive usage is in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Jumps. Gets him with a Euro step. Solid present. What's next? Fades out the low kick. Finds the target. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart blow. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact people? Here comes the Order of the Sun. This may get rough. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. This is a gigantic line lead. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Bam! Sunshot! Holmes with a kick. Betting it all on the drive rush. Player 1 is in a very good spot.